Welcome to Adventure Chuckles. Today, we're uncovering the 10 countries where Americans are no longer welcome in 2025. From diplomatic clashes to national security concerns, these destinations have completely shut their doors to U.S. travelers. Some may not surprise you, but others will leave you shocked. Let's dive in. Traveling the world has always been a privilege, but in 2025, some destinations are off limits for Americans. Whether due to diplomatic tensions, safety concerns, or visa restrictions, certain countries have completely shut their doors. In this video, we will explore 10 countries where Americans can no longer visit, explaining the reasons behind these restrictions and their impact on global travel. Before we begin, don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on more engaging content. Let's get started. Number 10. North Korea. North Korea has long been known for its secrecy and isolation, but in 2024, it officially closed its borders to U.S. citizens due to heightened tensions and security concerns. Relations between the U.S. and North Korea have been fraught for decades, with moments of intense hostility followed by brief diplomatic engagements. However, in 2024, continued nuclear tests and stricter U.S. sanctions led North Korea to impose a complete travel ban on Americans. Beyond politics, North Korea also faces severe public health challenges, with a fragile healthcare system struggling with infectious disease outbreaks. Fears of foreign disease introduction have further solidified its closed border policy. For those who once dreamed of visiting this mysterious nation, the door is now completely shut. Number 8. Russia. Once a popular destination for Americans, Russia has now become inaccessible due to worsening political tensions and security concerns. In 2024, following allegations of election interference, cyber attacks, espionage, the U.S. and Russia imposed harsh sanctions on each other. In response, Russia stopped issuing visas to American citizens, effectively banning them from entering. This ban has severely impacted Russia's tourism industry, especially in Moscow and St. Petersburg, which once welcomed thousands of U.S. visitors each year. For Americans with Russian heritage or family ties, this travel ban has been particularly painful, cutting them off from loved ones and their cultural roots. Number 8. Iran. A country with rich history and stunning architecture, Iran officially banned American tourists in 2024 due to escalating political disputes over nuclear policies and economic sanctions. The Iranian government cited concerns over espionage and national security, further straining an already contentious relationship. The ban has halted cultural exchanges between Americans and Iranians, depriving visitors of experiencing Iran's ancient landmarks and vibrant bazaars. For those who once enjoyed Iran's renowned hospitality and cuisine, this restriction marks a significant loss. Number 7. Cuba. Cuba has had a long, complicated history with the U.S., and in 2024, it reinstated a full travel ban on American tourists. This move reversed previous policies that had briefly allowed U.S. travelers to visit the island. The Cuban government cited concerns over foreign influence and sovereignty as reasons for the ban. With American tourists no longer visiting, Cuba's tourism industry has taken a major hit, experiencing a 20% drop in arrivals. Those who once admired Cuba's vibrant music, classic cars, and stunning architecture will have to wait for future diplomatic shifts to reopen travel opportunities. Number 6. Venezuela has faced economic collapse and political turmoil for years, and in 2024, it formally barred American citizens from entering, citing national security concerns and perceived U.S. interference in internal affairs. Venezuela's government cut all ties with American tourists. Even before the ban, Venezuela was one of the most dangerous places for visitors, with high crime rates, food shortages, and hyperinflation making travel nearly impossible. This move further isolates Venezuela from the international community, leaving many American Venezuelan families separated. Number 5. Libya has been in a state of civil war and instability since 2011, and in 2024, the government officially banned American travelers. The country remains divided by armed factions, making travel extremely dangerous. Widespread violence, kidnappings, and terrorist activity have turned Libya into a no-go zone for most foreigners, and the American travel ban only formalizes what was already a harsh reality. Number 4. Yemen engulfed in civil war since 2015. Yemen has been facing one of the world's worst humanitarian crises. In 2024, the Yemeni government officially closed its borders to American citizens, citing foreign interference concerns. With over 24 million Yemenis in need of humanitarian aid, the situation in Yemen remains dire. The travel ban on Americans is part of an effort to manage internal conflicts without foreign involvement. Number 3. Afghanistan. Following the Taliban's return to power, Afghanistan has become increasingly hostile to Western visitors. In 2024, the Taliban officially banned American travelers, citing security concerns and a desire to limit foreign influence. Even before the ban, Afghanistan was considered one of the most dangerous destinations in the world, with terrorism, civil unrest, and kidnappings posing constant threats. Number 2. Syria. After more than a decade of civil war, Syria remains one of the most volatile places on earth. In 2024, the Syrian government banned American travelers, citing espionage threats and ongoing conflict. With much of the country still in ruins, those who once wished to visit historic sites like Palmyra and Damascus will have to look for safer alternatives in the Middle East. Number 1. On Somalia. Plagued by conflict, terrorism, and instability, Somalia completely banned American visitors in 2024. The Somali government cited risks of foreign espionage and insurgent threats as primary reasons for closing its borders. With piracy, terrorism, and lawlessness making travel nearly impossible, this ban further isolates Somalia from the global community. The world is constantly shifting, and travel restrictions reflect the changing tides of diplomacy and security. Were you surprised by any of these bans? Let us know in the comments. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an update. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring wherever you're allowed to go.